Alright, so today I'm ranking all 76 Minecraft mobs based on how based they are. First up is the LA. Um, I'm between based and cool because the LA is like. So the thing about the LA, um, he, I feel like the LA has this kind of chill, almost nonchalant vibe to it. Because it's just kind of a little spirit thing. Um, so it's definitely above average. But also just the fact that it still stays like optimistic and loyal to the player, uh, and hardworking and humble too. Um, Even after getting trapped in a pillager outpost for a while. So, is base too much? I'm not sure. Let's do base. Let's do based. Axolotl. Axolotl also does have a chill vibe. It is a predator. So I'm not gonna. Okay, simply mobs being predators doesn't make them like any like doesn't make them base. Doesn't make them cringe. It just like. So yeah, I'm not gonna rank like if a mob is a predator and like because the axolotl eats like aquatic mobs. That's because what it eats. I feel like I don't have much to say about the axolotl really. I mean, you can tame them and like have them in a bucket. Not really much else you can do with them. I mean, they're chill, but that's basically it. Like I think average. Bat. Hmm. Bat's average. Um, they just really don't do much. They're not cringe. They don't get in your way. They they're not cool though. So all right, B is so the bees can defend themselves. So I feel like that gives them a small amount of based points at least. Is it enough? Um, they're not really annoying though. They attack you in self defense, so it's not like they're not just trying to be annoying. Um, kind of want to go with average. Average. Yeah, it's just not enough for cool. All right, Blaze. Um, I feel like the Blaze have kind of like a based aura to them in the sense that they defend like what they do is they just defend their home. Um, Again, that doesn't there's no qualification for them being like cringe or anything like that. Um, they kind of just defend themselves, but also they're not cowardly at all. Like it's like they're actually quite brave. Like they're confident. I feel like they're at least a bit confident in the fact that they can defend their home. So I'm putting them in cool. Camel is based. Uh, just the smile does a lot. It it's once again the chill factor that's getting it up there. Also, the tiers, I am not ranking them up or down in the different tiers. It's just I'm putting them in the tiers, and that's all. Camel is based. Um, Camel's pretty chill. It allows multiple people to ride it. Like very easy going in that sense. Um, Not annoying at all. Yeah, cat. Cats are cowardly, certainly. Um, I feel like cats are a bit more annoying than people would think. Like they give you gifts, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're based. And they obey you, but that doesn't also necessarily mean they're based. I'm thinking subpar simply because they're little they try to run away from you. I mean, is it self defense? It's not really. I think I'm gonna go with subpar. Um, Cave spider. Is this a cave spider? Yeah, it's just a cave spider. All right. Um, Cave spider is probably average. They're small. They're annoying in the game. Actually, do they attack you because of self defense? Are they just trying to defend their mineshaft? Yeah, because they have their own den. So it's like mobs that just defend themselves. I don't think are cringe. Like If you think a mob is cringe simply like only because it attacks you, then I mean unless it has a stupid reason for it, then that's just the player being bad, not the mob itself. Um, they poison you though. I think it's just yeah, average. All right, chicken. Also, actually, I kind of want to put chicken in cool. It seems weird, but the chickens also have an easy going. But there's also nothing like they're not that intelligent. There's nothing going on behind that brain. I think it's just the chickens. You know, if they're attacked, they run away. They don't do much else. Yeah. Cod is average. Cow is average. Creeper. Hmm. Creeper. Oh man. Okay. I feel like I want to put them in cringe or subpar. And I say that because creepers, like, they're not difficult to defend against, but their only purpose in life is to kill you. They sacrifice themselves to kill the player. Um, and it's not even the defending themselves because they know they're just trying to kill you, and they like the thing is, I mean, although they can't control that their bodies explode when they attack, they they do mess up your stuff. Like they mess up your builds and stuff like that, and they're kamikazes. That's what they are. They're basically just kamikazes, and I think that puts them in cringe simply because their sole life purpose is to kill you. Dolphins. Is it good enough? Is it good enough? I think no, they're based. Um, the thing about dolphins is that they're also one of those like very easygoing loyal mobs. However, they're very confident in their ability to defend themselves. You know, if you attack one dolphin, they do swarm on you, and I don't blame them for that because you attack them. Um, they're good at like yeah, they're good at communicating with other dolphins, but also just the fact that they follow you, like they're open to companionship. They're they're not stupid. They're quite intelligent. Dolphin is definitely in based. Um, wait, which this is donkey, isn't it? Or is it mule? Which one's a mule? Mule, not meal. No, donkey mule. Yeah, okay. Um, donkey is probably average. I could say cool because it a lot like it carries. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's the donkey and the mule are strong. Like they carry things for you. They're loyal. Um, feel like that would make them a bit based actually. Hmm. Are they based? I think they're just tame. That doesn't mean. I think I want to put them in cool because I think the only reason they do stuff for you is because they're tame. That's basically it. Um, drowned. I mean, the thing, all the undead mobs, I can't really rank them in like. I mean, all the zombie mobs specifically. It's hard to rank them lower because yeah, they're annoying, but they're not bad. They're the thing about the undead mobs is that they're just lifeless like souls that like they're just kind of programmed to like attack everything because they think it's a threat to them. Um, with that said, drowned they're basically just drowned sailors that yeah, I mean, they're not cool. So they're somewhere here. I don't see any. I'm trying to think of a reason for them to be subpar. Is there any reason for them to be subpar? They're just like unintelligent, like lifeless undead mob, and I think like yeah, I would say average. All right, Elder Guardian. Um, I would okay. I'm tempted. I think cool. Similar to the Blaze, they're like the Elder Guard. No, it's maybe even based actually. Yeah, okay. The Elder Guardian is very confident in his ability, like just similar to the Blaze, very confident in his ability to defend. Like he's the boss. He knows that he can. Like he gives you the mining fatigue. He defends his home. He's a guardian in the actual sense of the word. He's a guardian. He lives his life to do what he does very in a very dedicated way. Is that Giga Chad actually? Like he's not annoying. He's just kind of strong, tanky almost. I mean, he's not that strong. Like he's easy. Like he's not that hard to kill, but he does feel like a boss. Like once you kill him, I might put him. Yeah, I'll put him in Giga Chad. Yeah, he's a Giga Chad. All right. Um, Ender Dragon. Ooh, this is tough. All right, the Ender Dragon. This might be a bit on the side of like over defensive. No, actually, the Ender Dragon attacks like the Ender Dragon attacks you as soon as you enter the end. But that could just because you're an intruder. Like they're not familiar. The Ender Dragon isn't familiar with the Ender Dragon isn't familiar with like you from a guy from the overworld or girl, a human from the overworld. So I guess it could be counted as defensive. But I could make the same argument that the Ender Dragon. See, the thing about the Ender Dragon, she's also confident, maybe even overconfident in her ability to defend the base, the end. Also tyrannical though, so subpar maybe. No, but the Ender Dragon is far from cowardly, maybe even cool, or it might just all balance out to average. Like this is like the Ender Dragon. The thing is, the Ender Dragon is not on the same level as any of these mobs. The Ender Dragon has like so many factors. It's like maybe cool, maybe cool. I mean, it is a boss. I'll give it that. Like it is a boss. It's strong, powerful. Um, as especially as a first time player. Maybe even intimidating. I think okay. I've settled on cool. That's where it is. Enderman is cringe. Um, See the Enderman. I feel like they have an awkwardly cowardly vibe to them, in the sense that they don't want. They're not even neutral in the sense like if you hit them. Well, they are, but they're neutral in the sense that if you hit them, they attack you back. That makes sense. But the fact that they just don't want to look at you is like these are the most like antisocial like these are the most like antisocially annoying creatures that you can find. Sure, they're like I don't really know that much about the lore behind them. They're just like they're they're warped to mutated, maybe even mind controlled beings. But even in that sense, like as they are, I think they're the fact that like if you look at them, they get mad at you is just like it's just cringe. Anyway, or at least the opposite of based. Endermite. I actually kind of want to call the Endermite at least maybe cool. I'm gonna drop it there for now, but I'll explain why. Um, the Endermite is so tiny and small, so it's annoying, but it just kind of it fights with all it's got. I don't know how else to say that. It's not even defending anything. Oh wait, actually, it isn't defending anything. Okay, I'll try to think through this. The Endermite isn't defending anything. It kills you just because that's its life purpose. Although the thing is, you did summon the Endermite. Like I think the only way to get an Endermite is by summoning it. So that means it makes sense for the Endermite to get angry at you, but it just like it has a bit of a fearless aspect to it. But because of the fact that it's like small and annoying, and it kills you even though it's that's the only thing it can do. But again, you summon it, so it kind of makes sense. Its hostility makes sense. I think average works for now, or not for now, but for the tier list. Evoker is, I mean, it's got the Giga Chad face, but Let me think. I'm just dropping an average for now. For the evoker, it attacks in mansions, so that makes sense. It defends itself. He's very skilled and once again confident in his own magical abilities. He's actually strong. He's not overconfident. Um, he appears in raids as well. So what would that entail? So the thing about raids is that raids are kind of a fight back, a revenge. Because if you kill the pillager, then they get you. So it's not like just killing you for no reason. I don't think they're quite Giga Chad because they do have it like the like the ran the I just want to kill you vibe, overreacting to their defense. But again, you literally killed one of their leaders. That makes sense. I feel like the evoker's kind of base then. Maybe cool. I don't know. Um, I'm between these two. Oh wait, nope, not you. I will say the evoker is. I can't. I just can't put him in base. There's something about him. I'm putting him cool. Um, Fox, predators, but also prey. Not really. I mean, I feel like the fox just kind of live. They're they are kind of on the same level as the cat. They are a bit cowardly. Wait, do foxes run away from you? I'm not sure, but I mean, I feel like they kind of don't. They're not overconfident or anything. They're not even that confident. They don't feel like they're not overconfident if anything. But the fact that they don't have a lot of strength makes like they. I feel like they're aware of that. So I want to put an average. I forgot if foxes one away from you. If they do, this is subpar, but average. Um, frog based. Honestly, it's once again like basically the same thing as the camel. The chill points. He's always smiling. He's not overconfident. He's not underconfident even. He's just a little guy like chilling, having his life. Um, he he just kind of they just kind of live to live their life. That's it. They don't even run away that fast. Like they're just like they accept their fate when they do. They eat what they eat. They're predators, but chill points is a big factor. Gast is again like homeland self defense. The gas is definitely not confident. It's literally crying. I kind of want to put in some par simply because it's just crying for no apparent reason. I think that's a good place for it. That's the only reason though. It's not because it's annoying or anything. It defends its home and it defends it as it can. The glow squid is probably average. I don't see anything wrong with the glow squid. It kind of just exists. Um, yeah, goat. Ooh, I kind of want to. Goat is kind of cringe. Maybe subpar. Maybe subpar. The thing about the goat is it just attacks you. So the thing that's not based about the goat is it is so stupid that it just attacks a player for no reason and like on occasion. Like it's like it's just kind of trying to annoy you almost. Otherwise, the goat is unintelligent, but I would say that just kind of makes it cringe. Guardian, kind of the same vibe as the Elder Guardian, a lot less on the powerful Giga Chad boss side though, and a bit more on the annoying side. Maybe it's actually average. I mean, it defends its home, but I wouldn't call it just as again confident. It's the confidence of the Elder Guardian. That's the thing. The Guardian just doesn't have that. It's the minion of the Guardians. It defends its home well, but that's pretty much all. Um, Average. Hoglin is probably. I mean, just because the Hoglin's a predator, it's like I kind of want to put it in average. It's kind of unintelligent. Like there's nothing, kind of like the chicken, nothing going on in its head. It just kind of wants to eat stuff. Um, it fights the piglins. It fights everything in the overworld because it's unfamiliar with it. All right. Okay, I want to put the horse in cool for the same reason as the donkey. Actually, the donkey carries stuff like it's actually strong. I feel like the horse is a good mob, but in terms of being based, it's not. It doesn't have that same confident aura. Husk, probably the same. I don't know why it inflicts hunger. Why does it inflict hunger? What's the lore behind that? I don't know. Maybe it. I don't know. I same argument as the drowned. Iron Golem is a Giga Chad, and I think everyone can see why. Um, because it it sacrificed like it knows its life purpose and it sacrifices its life for that. I know I'm making the creeper argument. I know I'm saying that doing the same thing as the creeper, except the creeper does it for no reason. The Iron Golem does it because of dedication. He's doing it for people. He was built to serve them. Like he has a deeper purpose than the creeper does. Um, and like just because of that dedication, sacrificing his life because he knows that's his purpose, and like just defending himself and the entire village. Like he attacks when the villagers are hit. That's the thing. Like he's also otherwise kind of chill. Like he's if you hit him, he attacks back not because he's annoying, but because you hit him. So, yeah, it's like he's very strong. He knows he's strong. He sacrifices his life for the village. Um, Llama is I want to say it's average, but it might even go subpar here because it doesn't have the like it's not cowardly like the cat. It is actually a little bit based in the sense that it like it has that stern looking face, but I kind of want to put an average just because it's a generally unintelligent animal, just defends itself. That's just about the extent of it. I think I'm gonna leave it there. All right, magma cube. There's really nothing much about the magma cube. It splits. It attacks. I'll give the same argument. It defends the nether, but that's normal. It doesn't really attack anything else. Does it attack turtle eggs? I'm not sure. Or turtle, baby turtles, whatever. Mushroom I would probably put in one of these two. Um, it just feels just because. Okay, I'm gonna just put it in cool lightly. Um, just because of vibe. That's it. Like the cow has the like unintelligent animal look. This it's almost like having shades. Like the eyes look different. It's almost like having shades. I feel like it's just chill. That's it. It lives in its own island, and it just does what it does. It allows you to get stew from it. So not many points otherwise, but yeah. Mule is definitely based. Um, See, the reason why these are split, the horse, donkey, and mule, is because donkey is strong, um, carries your stuff. Mule is stronger, faster, carries your stuff, and carries you. Um, you know what? I might just put it on same as the donkey, actually. Like, it's just being stronger doesn't make you more based. Yeah, I'll put it on the same as the donkey. Actually, which make it go there. All right, ocelot. Same argument as cat. Even worse, it's not even tame. It just runs away from you. It literally just runs. That's all it does, and it doesn't drop anything. Cringe. Um, yeah, under cat because cat can be loyal, I guess. Um, panda. Um, chill, yet not the same vibe as the mushroom. It's kind of on the cuter side of things, of course. Um, but it's not cool chill. It's just kind of there. Um, I think that's really the extent I can say. Parrots are cool. Once again, lightly maybe. So they do annoy you with the sounds. That's the thing. They have no reason to make those sounds if they make it. Yet they also dance. They're just a good pet overall. They dance. They're loyal. They like go on adventures with you. They fly with you. Um, I'm feeling that might get like that might give it the cool factor. Does that balance out with the sounds? Maybe the sounds are just to prank you. Like maybe they. I feel like the parrot's the kind of pet that makes it seem like a good friend. So cool. I think it fits well there. Phantom is. I know a lot of people hate the Phantom, but I'm thinking based, not just hostile. I need to think, is it based? So I think it's at least subpar. At least, I might even move it lower in a second. At least subpar. Because, same argument, it kills you just to kill you. Um, so it. The thing about the Phantom is it doesn't come when you. It comes when you don't sleep. It's kind of like a monster under the bed kind of thing. Um, except it's monster above the bed. But I would also call. Is it dive bomb, like them dive bombing you and then going up? Is that cowardice, or is it good battle strategy? Probably both. So cringe. It's not quite there. It's not. Okay, maybe I want to move one of these down because Enderman is just cringe. It's not. It kind of has. It kind of has a bit of. I can give it a little. I can give it a little mercy because it's like possessed. Um, Creeper. It's just not. It's just not there. It's just kind of hostile mob. It's just not cringe enough. Um, Phantom. I kind of give the same reason. It's like the only thing I could really say about it is it attacks you for no reason. Ocelot. It's passive. It's not like it's very like jittery, but it's not quite simp. Um, Goat, I might consider putting in simp for later. Um, I don't know. It just does. It. I'm trying to explain it. It doesn't have the. It does have the. It does have the mercy of being a stupid animal. That's all I can say really. All right, pig. Nothing to say about it. It's a bit on the pathetic side. But yeah, is the pig on the same level as like the panda or the axolotl? Like it's a bit on the it's a bit on the pathetic side. Like it has no chill. I'm just feeling something about the pig. Maybe it's subpar. Um, does that really apply to any of these? I should have thought about that earlier. Actually, like that's basically the reason why I put the ocelot in cringe. But like it's got to have something more to be down there. I think to be in simp. Piglin is. Ooh, Piglin's interesting. Okay, it's at least it's definitely below the average rank. Um, they are not based like they could be living their lives as like normal piglins, defending themselves, but they don't just defend themselves. They're just greedy. They're really biased towards the gold thing, like, and they don't even like ask for a trade offer. They just give it to you. They're kind of unintelligent in that sense, even. Um, they also are very biased, maybe even racist towards the other mobs. Um, like yeah, the very again biased towards the gold thing. Not quite there. Maybe here. Um, I feel like just a lot of those just make them like on the annoying side. They're not even confident. They just kind of run. They they don't have the same. They're not even giga chatty. They're just small, annoying. Kind of want to kill you with just because you're not wearing gold. Cringe. All right, Piglin Brute. It's a bit annoying. This is hard to place because like they're strong, but is it just like are they Giga Chad or are they annoying? Like they have no okay. They have no chill. Um, but again, is it just because they defend the piglins? Like are they the valiant soldiers like standing up for the piglins, or are they Or do they just want to kill you? You know what? They do have a bit of a confident aura, and I will say this because they're very well dressed, like almost dressed like a soldier. Um, I feel like, see, I should have named this tier something different because cool makes it sound like I actually like their presence, which I don't. Um, but again, like I just because they're hostile doesn't mean I should rank them low. That's just being bad at the game. Um, oh, this is real tough. Piglin Brute. I might put it in average for balance reasons. Like they run at you fast, but they sound annoying, but they're just skilled almost. I think a lot of people don't realize that. You know what? Yeah, I am right. A lot of people don't realize that. I would say cool. I'll leave it there. Like vastly separate from the piglin. They just attack everyone. Like they're not killing you to kill you. They're killing you for a purpose. I feel like that kind of puts them in the same realm as the Iron Golem, although less. They're not neutral, so I think that's what I could say. Um, Pillager. Ah, the Pillager. See, I could. They're intelligent, definitely, but I feel like they're maybe subpar or average. I'm gonna put them average for now, just so I can move them. But the thing about the Pillager is that they do have the same raid factor as the Evokers, but the Pillager patrols specifically. They just kind of want to raid things. They are just straight up evil. I don't know if that means they're based. They're definitely not based. Average or lower, definitely. They're just kind of evil, and they're very miniony, which makes them in the less confident side, which means they're probably at least sub. They're kind of just minions. I'm hesitant. I just don't have the heart to put them in subpar. Like they just kind of they're just kind of the pawns, kind of. They're pawns, and they're evil. That doesn't necessarily make them less base. Average, average. Um, polar bear, polar bear, polar bear. I think the polar bear is kind of based, honestly. Um, they defend their cubs, but it's kind of in the same realm as like other mobs that like they attack you because they think they're defending their cubs. It's kind of similar to the goat, except the goat's just stupid. Like what I mean is it attacks you for no reason. The reason is you're near their cubs, but they don't know that you're like. Is that really a threat to them? Like, okay, first of all, they're confident, strong. They know they're strong. Living their own life, cool, chill. But the Cubs thing, is that really self defense? I could make the same argument as another and say if you're near their Cubs, you're an intruder. Um, Maybe they've never encountered a human before. Maybe it's also because they're predators, or as in like maybe they want to defend you then eat you. I mean, I know that's not realistic, but Minecraft isn't realistic. I'll say I'll say cool. I don't think they have the based aura. Like they don't have they have that sternness, but it's not. It's a bit on the lighter side. Pufferfish probably is subpar, something like that. Um, no, actually, it's just kind of a hard. Just because of the appear of it being a harmless little guy, it doesn't inconvenience you that much. It's kind of it is just defending itself. Kind of same argument as a polar bear without knowing who you are, but that's just self defense mechanisms. It's not chill really. It just kind of no, it's not cool. Can't really put in subpar. It's average. It's not chill really, but it just defends itself. Nothing really more. Um, Rabbit is just average. Ravager is he's unintelligent. So he's strong, but he knows he's strong. That's the thing. He's also kind of unintelligent though. I think it's just I'm gonna put him an average in terms of baseness because he has the Giga Chad looking face. But if you really think about it, it's just kind of he's a beast. He just kind of wants to eat people, do his thing, um, work. He's just kind of enslaved, doing his thing. He literally has chains on his skin. It's like he's just kind of. It's just because he's enslaved. That doesn't really put his skill into the base, and he doesn't have skill really. He's just a brute really. I think that's the best way to put it. Um, Salmon is average. Um, yeah, no average. Sheep is probably same argument as pig. I feel like it has on the stupid slash pathetic side. It doesn't have any confidence. It's an unintelligent animal. Um, it cannot attack back. Yeah, that's I would probably say that it's subpar. Um, Shulker. Same argument as the other mobs. This a lot of these are very similar, by the way. Same argument as the other mobs that defend their own dimension. Um, they're confident in their ability to defend their dimension. Their defense mechanisms are make sense. They're not annoying per se. They're not attacking you just to attack you. They attack you because they're there. I think that deserves an average. They're not really based or subpar. Yeah. All right. I need to scroll down every time now. Um, Silverfish. I cannot. Silverfish aren't simps. They're just hostile. But I do have good reason for them to be in cringe, because of the infestation. Oh, but if they're infested, that means you're breaking their home. So that kind of makes sense. They're defending themselves. With the end portal, though, are they really defending it, or are they just kind of minions that they summon? I kind of find the silverfish to be same thing I said earlier about the endermite, overly aggressive, though not cool. Like I think that they might deserve a subpar then instead of cringe. With the infested thing though, they're just kind of the annoying bugs, but that's just in their nature. Um, I mean it's just like the creeper. It's in their nature, but I feel like the creeper has a bit more of a sly, intelligent bit to it. Um, Skeleton, simp. The thing about the skeleton is that this is the probably the least based hostile mob in the game. Skeletons are not difficult to kill. They're pretty easy to overcome. But they have that vibe of being, despite their undeath, sentient, intelligent, and they live their lives to inconvenience you. I've seen because it's all because they're AI. Because they're AI, I the thing is, I've seen them suicide off buildings, fall to their death to shoot one arrow at you. Then when you kill them, they like strafe. They don't necessarily back up. They just kind of strafe just to survive a little bit longer, which I guess that makes sense in itself. But again, they have that intelligent bit, which, and they're not even confident. They know they're gonna die. They know they're gonna die. Like I said, like I'm not calling myself bad at the game. They're easy to kill. Um, but if you're, I mean, I guess you could make the argument if you're on Bedrock, if you're on a Bedrock server, your friend with horrible internet is hosting. It becomes night. You have no armor. You see a skeleton. You might as well leave the game at that point. Because they are pretty skilled. But it's just the thing that the fact that they commit suicide, like they just jump off buildings, off cliffs because they're AI. They damage themselves to inconvenience you, and that's what I mean by inconvenience you. It's not the same as a creeper, because it might be the same as the creeper. Actually, I might get to that later. The creeper kills itself. The skeleton waits till the last possible moment to be killed, um, even though it's already dead. I've said enough about the skeleton. This polar opposites here. Polar opposites. Skeleton Horse is a Giga Chad. Probably one of the most Giga Chad in the game. The thing about this... No, actually, okay. I'm not going to go into the realm of ranking these different tiers. But the Skeleton Horse... The thing about the Skeleton Horse is, like... It has the same loyalness to it. But it's so, like... It has that very based... chill factor 1 million. It has a very chill and based aura to it, once again. And that's because the Skeleton Horse survived undeath, enslavement by the other skeletons, and it's still willing to be a friend to you, but it just has this kind of like it has this like what's up kind of look. It's like I don't know how else to describe that. It's not annoying. It survived the deepest. It's literally a bag of bones, but it's still up there. It still has its spirits up. It still has its spirits up. I guess I could say, okay, what I'm looking for is it has this, for lack of a better term, disgruntled look. Just kind of like war torn almost. That's what I'm looking for. War torn, except not really war torn. Like it's been through things, but it still had like I said, been through things. Still has its spirits up. Very loyal, friendly. But it has that because of its animated bones. It just has this Giga Chad confident aura to it. Slime, nothing really to say. Very unintelligent. Kind of just wants to kill you. It's not for no reason though. The thing about I feel like the slimes, they have this we're just traveling in a pack kind of aura. Not the same as the creeper where its sole purpose is to kill you. Also, like, the thing about the creeper also is, like, and the skeleton, like, they seem more intelligent. They're more intelligent than they seem. The slime is just kind of, same argument as the Ravager, really. Sniffer is... I'm between cool and based. It's definitely not Giga Chad. It's kind of... It doesn't defend itself. It's like... It's hard to place. It's very chill. It's just this big old, like, dinosaur thing. It's like, it's big old dinosaur thing. It kind of does its own thing. Like he's kind of there living his life, very chill. But nothing else really. It sniffs up seeds for you, but that's its natural function. I guess chill, or I could give it cool. Yeah, it's not. I can't give it the same level as the shulker or the slime. Yeah, I think I'm putting it in cool. That's fair. It doesn't really have any based qualities to it, really. Similar to the camel and the frog, but just not as strong. Snow golem is cool, probably. It does have the golem, similar to Iron Golem, but golem loyalty. Like, you create it, it allows you to... It does throw snowballs at hostile mobs. It's smiling always. That's the good thing. It's always smiling. It allows you to collect its snow. But I feel like that's just kind of a side thing. The snow feels like just kind of the thing that it leaves as a trail. He's not allowing you to collect it. It's a minor, less powerful golem though. So I'm thinking cool is a fair ranking. Spider is. I feel like it's in the realm of more intelligent than it would seem. Keep in mind though that spiders are. Oh wait, that might land them in subpar. So. Kind of want to make the same argument as the creeper, as that it's going to, like, spiders don't suicide themselves. They're agile, quick, a bit more confident on the angered side. So I can't quite put them in these lower ones. But I do like they do have the same argument. They kill you just to kill you. That's it. Um, it's not a kamikaze like these two, but and they're not really predators. They don't really gain anything out of killing you. Um, See, a lot of the hostile mobs have their reasons. It seems like the spider doesn't. That's all I really have to say. Also, the fact that it's neutral during the day, otherwise during the night. Yeah. Squid is average. Stray, it's a skeleton. Worse than a skeleton, right? Is the stray any more based? See, I feel like the skeleton has a just vibes only here, vibes only. Stray has a bit more of a confident slash Giga Chad look. It feels like, yeah, I could actually kill you if I wanted to. Still a skeleton though, so did not mean to do that. Still a skeleton though, so cringe, but a bit less so. Um, it also has it unlike the skeleton, it does have a bit more of the war torn Giga Chadness. Although not really, because it's undead. It's like it's just an undead spirit, but still same skeleton AI. Um, Feels a bit more confident though. Strider is, huh? Strider isn't really chill. It's it's more passive than chill. It's not annoying. It allows you to ride it, but that's really it. Um, I might put it in cool. I think cool was actually a good name for this tier. Like, it's not based, certainly, but it's chill, kind of. I mean, when I say chill, I mean not easygoing, but passive, more like. That's the best way I can describe it. Striders are just kind of living their life. Um, Tadpole is average. Nothing to say about the tadpole really. I'm trying to rack my brain here, but nothing's coming. Trader llama. Um, hmm, huh. I don't think the fact that it's trader really changes it that much. Yeah. Tropical fish is average. Turtle is cool, maybe based. I'll think about it. At either cool or base. See, it's not Giga Chad. It is very chill though. Very chill, open to interaction with the player. Um, like it's once again easygoing. It just kind of lives its life. Grows up, gives you scoots. Um, Breeds with other turtles, lays eggs. It's just kind of it has that animal thing, but it's also it kind of has deep down a war like again a the war torn confidence. I'm calling it very deep down, not as strong as a skeleton horse, but because the baby turtle is a predator to so many mobs, it's just like it's a victim, but it's also chill. Like, and I think that's hard to achieve. Um, the Vex. See, the Vex sole purpose is to kill you, but it's got that Golem sense. Is that it's summoned by the Evoker. Um, they are annoying. I'll give them that. They are annoying. Um, but they feel more like chaotic free spirits than actually enslaved like the Ravagers. They feel tricky. They're clever. They're tricky. But that's I feel like that is more into the realm of just good battle strategy. So I want to put them in average because it doesn't have the spider quality of killing you just to kill you. It's killing you because it's a servant, really. It's a minion. Yeah, it's a minion. That's all. Same realm as the pillager. Villager is, huh? The villager runs away from zombies, but that might just be good because it can't defend itself. Um, is that cowardice? No. But villager is the perfect average, I think, right? Because it runs away from things. I mean, it trades, but that's just its own exploits, isn't it? It's that trading is not really a based. It's not a loyal thing. It's not a base thing. It's not a cringe thing. All right. Vindicator is same realm as the pillager, right? Except, oh no, it appears in raids. Actually, it appears in raids. It doesn't. It's not quite up there with the evoker because it doesn't have that much confidence. It just kind of runs at you. Pretty annoying, actually. Wandering Trader is cool. Um, I feel like the Wandering Trader is a bit more on the Giga Chad slash base side because it does have the, it's kind of that masked man confidence aura. Um, Also, it knows how to defend itself. It has an invisibility potion. It feels like he's been through things. That's the thing. He feels like he's been through things. He's traveled far and wide. Um, Actually, kind of based, but he's also just like he's just kind of a little villager guy, traveling merchant. But he has been through a lot of things. Um, do I put him in based? No, no, I'm not gonna. Warden. Where do I put the warden? The warden is certainly not pathetic, but is it unintelligent? No, it's not unintelligent actually. Um, I feel like the warden is a bit more intelligent than you would think because it does damage itself to hurt the player, but it's certainly not in the same realm as skeleton. It's closer to Iron Golem in that sense because it damages itself to go to, like, it can jump off a cliff in order to defend what it's meant to, defend the ancient city. But it just doesn't really have the time to think about why it's defending the ancient city after the ancient city's been buried for so long. Like, I don't know where to put it. I need to think a bit more on it. So it defends the ancient city. It's strong. It's confident. Um, not really annoying. More of like a boss kind of feel, like the Elder Guardian. It's like, oh man, I've got to get away from this guy. But there's just something about him that doesn't make him Giga Chad. He's not chill. Okay, maybe it's a no chill. I think probably. I'll put him in cool. I think that's safe. Um, I'm tempted to put him in base, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Which, um, which? Pretty clever. Like, yeah, it's on the clever side. Maybe, uh, okay, it's definitely below average once again, in the sense that it's same old, same old. It's a hostile mob that kills you only because it is able. It is straight up evil. Although they did add the lore that it's on the same realm as the pillagers because of raids. Um, but sometimes you just find wandering witches or witch huts, and you're just like, they're just uninviting. That's it. They're humans that the thing about witches are humans, so they're intelligent, but they're just kind of evil, annoying. Maybe they do it for their own exploits. Like maybe witches are like actual witches and they kill you because they want to for personal gain. But I think subpar because of the reasons I've already stated. Wither, it's tough because you okay. Its reason for attacking you is good. Its reason for being overly destructive is not. The wither is like I feel like it's the peak of the of like just this peak raw spirit, like spirit of power of like undead sickness and decay, essentially. Like, it's the it's the undead of all. It's the undead beyond all undead. Um, so it is a bit in up here in that sense. It also feels more chill than it should. It does. See, thing about the Elder Guardians is it's there to defend itself. The Wither just kills you because it's in its nature to destroy things. I think I'll put it in cool. No, no. You know what? Just for confidence, cool. Um, Wither Skeleton is probably average. Doesn't have the same confidence as the. It doesn't have the same. I know I'm using the same words a lot, but there's a lot of the same things in this list. Doesn't have the same confidence as a Blaze. Does defend itself. It's just kind of there, kind of a hostile mob. Not killing you just to kill you though, cause it's in the Nether. Wolf is Giga Chat, I think. Um, thing about the wolf is extremely loyal. It sacrificed itself for you, not sacrificed itself just to kill you. Very on the Iron Golem side. Um, it's loyal. It teleports to you. It never leaves. It never leaves you. Um, Also, it defends itself with a pack, similar to the dolphin. Um, it's also, I mean, it's a predator. Like it attacks wolves or it attacks sheep. That's not, that's not a unnatural thing. Very based, very loyal. I think that's probably the most obvious one of all of these. Actually, there's a couple here that are more obvious, but yeah. Zoglin, I would say subpar. No, maybe average because I'm not. It's the undead argument. Really, it's the undead argument that yes, it's killing you just to kill you, but it has no intelligence. It's just stupid. Like it's just in its lifeless soul's programming to kill you, to attack the player. Um, it also feels maybe it's a bit cowardly. It might even be a bit cowardly in the sense that it attacks everything. But is that cowardly or is it just like what I mean is if it attacks everything, does that mean it's scared of them? That's the thing. That's the thing that needs to be considered. Anyway, zombie undead argument for the millionth time. Um, they have no they have no annoying or based qualities really. Zombie villager is the exact same as the zombie. Still doesn't seem to have any intelligence behind it. Maybe because it has eyes, it seems a bit more intelligent. No, actually, you know what? The zombie villager is just. See, the zombie is different than the zombie villager. The zombie villager, it feels like it's hanging on to its life. The zombie has soulless, dead eyes. But the zombie villager, like it feels like it's still got some soul in it. That's because that's why you're able to cure it in the game. Um, but it's still as the mob itself. Like I'm not ranking it based on the villager. I'm ranking it based on the zombie villager. So maybe still average. It's a very slight edge, but I don't think it's enough to put it in cool or subpar or anything like that. Um, all right, finally the zombified piglin. Um, zombified piglin. See, it does defend itself from the nether, just like the other nether mobs. It is actually a bit more on the chill side because it doesn't attack you instantly. But they're very non-forgiving. Like, you attack them once, all of them miles away come for you. It's not the same pack tactics as dolphins or wolves. I mean, it's justified, though. Also, they're undead, so undead argument. Gotta put them in average. Alright, quick video. I don't know if that's actually true. So we've got, this is our final tier list. I'm scrolling down so you can pause. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should make the adjustment. See, I feel like the skeleton should have its own tier because they don't have the heart to put the creeper in the same realm as the skeleton. The skeleton is the worst of the worst. Maybe yeah, the skeleton might just be clogging the simp tier. Um, Stray is a justified cringe. Enderman is justified cringe. You don't get past me, Ocelot. You think you're slick. You think you're slick. He does think he's slick. Does he think he's slick enough, though? Yes. I'm gonna keep him in cringe. Um, you know what? Yep, this is it. Final tier list, everybody. Giga Chad, this is not ranked by... Yeah, these are all on the same level. Giga Chad, we have these four based. The vast majority in cool and average, some in subpar, cringe, and simp. Well, that's a video. Got some more videos for you coming soon. Random things. So buckle up for adventure, and I'll see you on the other side.